Okay. All right. So, Supta Baddha Konasana means lying on your back. Yes. And the feet sort of together and put some blankets, some pillows under your knees so your hips are going to be relaxed and don't stress too much about it. I want you to start here, but if you're stressing, you can just let go of your legs, or you can do the opposite, which is feet wide and knees together and resting in that constructive stress, constructive rest. Perfect. All right. So make sure you're comfortable, your shoulders relaxed, your jaw and your mouth and your lips are relaxed. And start relaxing and feeling that your shoulders are supported, your low back, your hips, and the head is supported. You can have your hands anywhere on your belly or legs or out, whatever you want. Just take the time to notice that you have started, that you are lying back, that you are set up for the class. Eyes are soft, or at least um, not look at anything that is taking your attention. Just try to go inside to take more attention to your breath, how you breathe in, how you breathe out, and see that you are in resting mode. See that you really are set up for that, for breathing, for letting go, set on your time for the class. See if you can relax your inner thighs, your legs. And try to stay as, as stable as possible. So don't move too much. Try to lengthen each breath and exhale a little deeper. Notice the belly rising and falling. Each breath so special. Each exhale very long and relaxing. Not rushing through it. Feel the body. Sometimes some parts are tight. Maybe one leg doesn't feel right. Maybe one side of your hip. Maybe the shoulders relax them more. Maybe no gripping in the hands. Relax the jaw. See that you feel that this shape is conducive to breathing and resting for a little bit. And you're gonna maybe start bringing your hands outside your legs. So you help your hands put your legs on the floor. So bring your legs towards each other, feet on the ground, and notice this shape. Feet on the ground, knees are bent, and just have this shape. Now relax and breathe in and out. Feet on the ground, head is on the ground. The legs are now different. So just breathe it in and out. You're going to do about a little bit of core, not too much. You're going to just level up to whatever you want to, you know, give your more effort or less effort, whatever you feel. We're going to just inhale. Bring your hands interlaced behind the head. So hold the head and the elbows wide. And you're going to just lift your shoulders and your head, holding the head in your hands, head in the hands, hands in the head. And just be here, look to your knees, and maybe lift your legs off the ground and lengthen the legs a little bit or as much as you can. Bring your legs more closer to the floor, touch the floor, and lower your arms and your chest and your head. So we can do these, just the legs, lift them up like their knees are over the hips and lengthen. Then lift your shoulders and head, or you can just keep the legs up and not lift your shoulders. And you can lowering the legs a little bit increases. You can always keep the knees bent, knees over the hips. Lower, touch the floor with your toes, heels down, lower chest and head, and relax. So we're really waking up that core, that whole midline and back. We'll do one more. So if you want to do your chest and shoulders, lift your shoulders, lift your elbows, lift your legs if you want, lengthen or keep them bent. Lift a little, bring your knees wide, bring your knees towards your arms, towards your elbows. Beautiful. And then bring your knees, feet on the floor. Take your time and lower your chest and arms and head and relax. Bring your arms overhead. So release the interlace. Bring your arms overhead and grab the elbows or the wrists. Widen your legs as wide as the mat. Wide feet. Arms overhead. If it's too much like that, you can just do a little, kind of like a little diamond shape overhead. If you can grab your elbows, that's great. Just let the knees rest over to one side. You're going to really feel the stretch on the side ribs and the hips. Let's go to center, feet on the ground. Take your time to lower the knees to the second side. So we're really, really slowing it down. Feel what feels, right? What sensations in your low back, on your hip or your knee. Should be no pain. You don't have to force anything. Don't force the knees down. Just let them kind of be heavy to one side. And you can linger if you like to stay to the side. Feel that the arms overhead are getting you, helping you to release some tension in your side body, in your waist, and your shoulder. Let's do one more because it feels so good to me. Hope it feels good to you. Going really slow, go at your own pace. Just really, you want to feel like this side is better, you want to stay there. And sometimes I kind of stretch my toes and kind of separate them. That kind of feels like it brightens up my legs and my knees. And it feels good in my feet. Come back to center, feet on the ground. And keep your hands overhead like that, or anywhere overhead, or grab the wrist, whatever you want. Push your feet a little closer. We're going to do a little bridge with this shape. So push on your feet, knees are pointing up. The heels are close to your hips, but not too much. Just enough to push the floor and lift your hips high. So knees pointing away, hug your glutes in, lift your belly up, relax your face and head and lower. Take your time. Settle down your hips. If you want, you can even go wider. I've seen these, maybe some people have to feel that it goes like wide, like even as wide as the mat. If you not, you can have them hips distance. Push the feet, lift your hips up, and breathe. Squeeze your glutes, lengthen, chest to the chin, chin to the chest, knees pointing away, forward, and slowly come down, all the way down. And then just open the feet and bring your hands back to the belly and have the knees kind of knock against each other. And now rest here. Rest here again. Knees knocking like a little teepee, and feet wide, little pigeon toe, hands on the belly. Rest and breathe here, relax. All right, we do a couple of more stretches here on the back. So you're gonna just hug one knee in. I'm gonna just bring the knee that is closer to the screen. So hug the right knee in. Hug it in. The other foot is not straight, it's still on the floor. And see if you can straighten this leg up. You can hug behind the leg, grab interlace behind the thigh or a little higher. You can point and flex your toe. All right, we're gonna just release the hands, bring them overhead, just like before, or maybe grab the elbows or the wrist. Send the leg forward. Touch or not touch, maybe hover, lift it up again, maybe a little closer. Send it forward, hover, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. One more up. And this time just hover and let the foot drop. Just feel that length, feel that shape. Maybe extend those arms and bring the hands back. Set the foot back, knees towards just before, knees bent, feet flat. Hug the left knee in, give it size. Squeeze to your center, outside, whatever you like. Just feel that knee coming in, stretching the hip. Right foot is on the floor. Lift just the left leg. Wow, I hope I heard that crack here. So the lengthen, you can interlace the leg, the hands behind the thigh, maybe flex and point, maybe circle. Just lengthen that leg, lengthen to the sky. Try to keep the head, shoulders down. You don't want to interlace, just do the leg pointing up. Okay, you're going to try to let go of the hands, bring the hands if you want overhead, and lengthen just 2 or 3 times. Maybe hover, maybe touch and lift up and bring the leg closer. Lengthen the leg long, maybe touch, maybe hover, lift it up one more time. And lengthen, 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 lengthen. And this time, slowly, let it just drop. Arms can stay like that or reach the fingertips away. Bring your hands back and bring your legs out. So do a little, kind of like a little mini shavasana here. Arms spread. So let's gonna roll a little bit, feet on the floor, and just roll all the way on the belly. We're gonna go to Sphinx here. On my elbows, lengthen my legs. Arms are more or less under your shoulders, a little forward. Just feel that little bit of low back engagement. Gaze down, gaze up, down and to your belly and up forward. And then keep the head in line with the neck. So you're not looking too much forward or in, just neutral. Extend the toes flat, almost lift your knees off the ground. Feel that engagement. And then I'm going to slowly come on the floor. You can bring your arms forward. You can stack your hands, forehead on the hands. Okay, so nice and easy. You're going to lengthen your left arm out. So release the left arm out, straight out from the shoulder. You're going to lift your heel, your right heel. So left arm out, left right heel up. You're going to bring your hand under your right hand under your shoulder, close to your chest. You're going to roll onto your left hip. Your feet can stack. We can bring the foot behind. You can step on it or just stack. So you're going on the chest, left arm out, lift your left heel so the knee is bent, and you're going to use your right hand to press and roll onto your left hip, left shoulder. You can have the head kind of hanging there or put a pillow under your head. Your feet and your legs can stack, or you can bend the top leg. And then roll onto your belly. Bring your hands forward again. Relax the legs again. Lengthen. Stack your hands. Rest your chin down or your forehead. Right arm out. Left hand comes in. Bend the elbow. Left hand close to your shoulder, under your shoulder, next to your ribs or your chest. Lift your left leg. And then push with your left hand. Push so you roll. Stretching the front of your shoulder. If you don't want to roll all the way, if it hurts something, you can stack your feet, or you can bend the top leg and step back behind you. Your head is kind of hanging there, or maybe dropping. And then roll back onto prone. I'm going to go into our first child's pose, nice and slow. So somehow bring your hands under your chest, under your shoulders, close to your ribs, push up a little bit. Have your knees wide and come to Balasana, your first child's pose. Again, you can put a blanket between the heels and the legs. You can come onto your elbows. You can put blocks under your forehead. Use any props you want to and have a nice prone turtle kind of shape to lower onto the floor. And just breathe here again. Just really feel that the breath is nice opportunity to feel the breath, how it feels different from lying on the back, how it feels is breathing through your legs. Let it fall through and come back in. Let it just rise and fall out and fall in. And from here, if you're lifting a little bit, just lengthen your hands forward, reaching your fingertips as much as you can. Lift your elbows off the floor and see if you can sit back. See if you can send the buttocks to the heels as your hands reach forward. Feel that stretch. Long, reaching forward, sitting back at the same time. And bring your hands closer. Come to all fours. So we're in this setup for cats and cows. Hands under your shoulders, nice wide fingertips, knees under your hips. Really look at your shape. Really feel your hands, feel your knees. The heels should be behind your knees, and start some movement, some extension and flexion, rounding and arching, nice and slow. Chin in as you round like a cat. And like a turtle, stretching the head, looks forward, lift your tail. Rounding and arching on your own, really nice and slow. Feel your spine, flexion, feel your vertebra. If it's too much on your wrist, then you can go on your elbows. These are like super wonderful for the spine, you know that. All right, we're gonna try to feel how we do our first dog. Really is one of those that determines how you feel this morning. So tuck your toes and get ready to lift your knees and hips. Go up in your first downward facing dog. So really push on the hands, lift your tail, go high on the tippy toes, and just bring the right heel down and bend the left leg, and take 3 breaths here. So in your dog, right heel is trying to lower, bend the left leg, and breathe 2 more breaths. And feel that. And feel the chest, feel the sides of your body, feel your tail. Let's switch it. Go up on your tippy toes, bend the right leg, and try to bring the left heel down. Take 3 breaths there. I'm going to try to now go on the tippy toes and bending the legs. Try to bring the hands back to the feet and hang upside down. Forward fold, feet about hips distance. You can measure about 2 feet between the toes. Hang upside down, bending the legs. Take your time, folding down, dangling your head. And remember, you can use the blocks here. Don't force the legs to be straight. Have them bend, okay. That's okay. Hug your belly, hug it in, brace your belly, bend your legs and start coming up. Head comes up last, chin to chest, start rounding up. And when you come up, lift your head, shoulders back. And as you stand here, see if you can bring your arms up and grab your elbows. Feet don't have to be together, they can be a little separate. If this is uncomfortable, just have your hands a little wider. If you can do this, we're going to do a little side bend. I don't care if you do this one or this one, this one. Always try something different, see how it feels. Lengthen on the center, go in the middle and cover that little window, and then other side. Inhale up, release your arms, interlace your fingers behind, see if you can interlace behind or grab a strap behind you. Squeeze your shoulders and take a little, almost like a standing back bend. So lift and squeeze your shoulders and elbows behind. Maybe your arms and your knuckles point down. Lift your face, squeeze, lengthen your chest and front body. You're going to release your hands coming to Utkatasana. So please take your time. Utkatasana is like a little squat. So slowly bend your legs. So come a little down. Look at your toes. If you don't see your toes, send the booty back. Add your arms forward or frame your ears. Utkatasana. One more breath. A little low if you can. Inhale up and arms out and all the way down. Roll your shoulders again. Bring them back and down. And then from the back, forward and down. Now see if you're going to kind of hug and do a little bit of core here. So you're going to squat a little bit. You're going to bring a big hug like you're hugging a tree. And then you're going to open the arms and lift up. Okay, so bend, hug that tree, hug the belly, straighten the body and arms press back. So hug in like you're hugging a big tree, hug your belly in and then up, open the arms. Good. And one more. Hug in, push the feet straighten, arms open. Very good. And then just relax. Shoulders up and back and down. Breathe in and out. Try a little bit of balance, very simple. You can hold on to a wall. You can go next to a wall. You can hold on to a chair if you want to. Put your weight on one leg and lift the other knee up. You can hold it, flex your foot and step it down. Feel the feet. Push on that leg that is staying. Maybe go up first on the tippy toes. When you're ready, hug and lift. Feel that standing, feel the shaking, feel the effort of the body. And slowly step it down, feet both on the ground. All right, we'll try to go into the tree from here. Okay, so left leg stays, hug the right knee in, open it up a little bit. You can ground the toe, you can bring the heel closer to your calf muscle. You can do this tree with the hands at the heart. You can bring it higher. Tree pose. Breathe and soften your face. Relax the foot, step it down. We'll go nice and slow to the second side. So first, the leg lifts up and then open it up. So it's okay, I'm falling too. Bring the foot closer to the leg, below the knee. Hips are square to the front, squeeze your glute. Lift your chest and breathe. Any variation with your hands is fine. Relax your face and slowly, gracefully just step down. Feet a little wider, bend your legs a little bit, and so slowly just kind of release your arms around you, relax your face, your energy, loosen up a little bit. All right, so let's do a little bit of a flow. Since we're standing here, I'm gonna go to my front of my mat. So walk to the front. Go back a little bit here. Oh, I don't need so much over my head. So I'm gonna step back with my right leg and get into a warrior two. So I start bending my both legs. I can start my hands on my hips, and I'm gonna step my right leg back, and I'm gonna turn the foot down. So step back and pivot the foot down. So set up the legs for warrior two. That means you need to open the back leg, okay? Bend the front, very good. Hips are to the side, and you open up your arms. That's warrior two for you. Bend the front leg a lot, press the back, heel a lot. Back leg straight, lift your arms. All right, from here, straighten the front leg, right? The front leg, and turn, and then bring both arms up, fingertips together at the top. All right, and then change the legs. Change the heels in, the toes out, and come down. We lost the Bakers, I think, and Hannah. Very strange. So temple pose and goddess. And then inhale. Everything comes up, straight legs, straight arms. And then from here, we're going to go back to the front into triangle. All right, so bring the back leg in, turn the left foot out, arms opened, and reach forward, triangle pose. Remember the triangle, you don't have to touch the toe or anything. You just want to open the chest in a nice straight rib over rib, shoulder over shoulder. The arms are open, stacking. Press your feet super strong. Open the chest. You can look up or down. Bend the front leg, okay? You're gonna look to the floor, and I know it's hard and it's far away, so you can use your blocks here. So grab your blocks. You're gonna turn the toes in the back, and you're gonna bring your hands down to frame the front foot, and you're gonna lower onto the low lunge. Okay, so left foot forward, right knee down. Take a moment here. Sink your hips. You can untuck the toes or have the toes tucked in the back leg. Straighten the front leg for a runner stretch. You can keep your toe forward or lift it. And step forward. From this lunge, from this here, please use your blocks. And we're gonna do in a pyramid pose, okay? So tuck your toes in the back. You're gonna keep your toe, probably your heel lifted in the back, and see if you can straighten both legs, and you're folding towards the front. Now have your blocks here, it's great. Okay, the front leg can have a little bend, So of course, your heel is lifted. It's a big, big one. You don't have to have it close. If you want, you can have it closer. That's fine. And we're going to try to bring the leg to the front again. Step forward and fold again. Just relax. Head is heavy. Swing a little bit. Hug the belly in. We're going to go up again. So rolling up with bent knees if you want to. If you have no issues with your back, you can go straight up and swan dive up. Otherwise, just roll up. Head is close to your chest, chin to chest, rolling up. Slowly, slowly standing. Arms up. Grab the elbows and little side to side. Then center and other side. Very nice. Release your hands. Interlace your fingers. Point the knuckles down and lift. It should feel good here just to really lengthen from your low back and point the knuckles. Squeeze your shoulders. And just relax and release. Move the hands around. We're going to do that little flow on the other side. Just going to turn it this way. Yeah, that works. So if you want, just have your blocks ready for the pyramid for later or for triangle. All right, so we bounce a little bit, right? And you get into that warrior two on this side, okay? So you walk your foot back, take your time, or you step back, and you need to bring the foot down. That foot turns back, down. So it turns, it can be parallel, or some people have it a little bit in. And then you start bending that front leg. You add your arms when you feel your legs ready and steady. You add your arms, you look forward, warrior two. Lift your low belly, lift your ribs, relax your shoulders. Breathe. Feel the legs doing that. Two different things. One leg super straight, bending front, and straighten slowly that front leg. Turn the toes in. All right. And then temple pose. Okay. So toes, heels out, heels in, toes out. A little lower if you want. Inhale up, arms up. We're going to change it just a little bit. So we're going to turn the toes in, bring your hands behind if you want. Lift your chest, and we're going to go forward. And then we're going to come up and do that triangle pose. So you can have a block here also. You don't have to go all the way down. Maybe you go all the blocks. Maybe you fall down. This is called wide-legged forward bending or Prasarita Padottanasana. Again, you can stay halfway or fall all the way down. Push with your hands, push your legs, inhale, come up. Nice. All right. And then we're going to go to triangle. So turn your legs again to the front. All right. Straight legs as much as possible. You can walk the back foot closer and then triangle pose to the front. Again, you don't have to touch anything. You can bring your block there, but I like it to keep it high so I feel like my ribs are opening. I'm not folding forward. I'm going sideways. You have to show your chest and your navel forward. Breathe here. Bend the front leg. Okay, slowly. Look at the floor. You can use your blocks here. I'm going to try to bring the toe up in the back. Bring your knee down. Make sure you're okay. Walk your foot so you arrange your legs. Right foot forward, left knee down, and then stretch for Ardha Hanumanasana. You can bring your blocks with you. Stretch your toes, your hamstring. Fold to the front leg. And then we do that big pyramid if you can. You step forward, you bring your hands closer to your front foot, tuck your toes in the back, and lift both legs straight. My heel is lifted. My legs are pretty separate, about 3 feet. You can also walk the foot back if you want closer. Square your hips, fold to the front leg any amount. All right, just hop forward that back leg, hopping, sliding it, and fold. Just fold down, forward folding, grab the elbows if you want to. Come a little closer. Let the head be heavy. You're gonna bring your hands, try to take a squat from here. Okay, so we're gonna start. I have one more thing I wanna do, so anyway. So toes a little wider. You can set up for the 2 blocks here and sit for your squat. You can also stay high or lower. See if you can put your booty down and come to that, any variation of a squat, anything at all. Nice, okay? So hands on the floor and straighten your legs, lift your tail. And we're gonna take another down dog. So walk the feet back, down dog, walk your dog if you want. So we're gonna do kind of like a intention to do a pigeon here. So we're gonna do it really, really slow and you don't have to go all the way down. So maybe I stay on this side. So you can have from your dog lifting one leg up and you're gonna bend the leg. You're gonna try to bring the right knee, that bent leg, right knee towards the right wrist and then turn the foot out. So the foot turns towards the left side of your mat, left knee is down, across a little bit and walk the left leg back. So you can stay lifted. You can stay high on the blocks. This is your version of pigeon. We'll stay another 2 breaths here. Unless you can maybe lower, come a little closer. You can also put something, a little blanket or a cushion under the right hip that is lifted. All right, very slowly. We're not even going to try to go even deeper. Very slowly, start bringing the knee back, hands on the floor, and just bring the leg back and straighten. See if you can tuck the toes under and straighten the leg and press back and forth. Stretch that leg. Feel good with that. All right, knees down. One more time, the dog. And this one, yes, will be the last one. Lift your left leg high or just a little bit. Bend the knee. Try to bring the knee, this knee, towards the left wrist and bring the foot to the right side of your mat. And then come down and walk the leg back. And again, you can stay high on the blocks. You can stay pretty lifted. Let's take just one more breath. Do the best you can. Yeah, we're almost done. Let's get out of here. It's okay. So hands on the floor, tuck your toes. All right, bring the knee closer. And this leg that was across, just bring it back and see if you can stretch it. Tuck the toes under and stretch it back. Toes are under, just maybe go back and forth, rock. Awesome. I'm gonna just come down to sit and bring your legs forward. You can sit and prop yourself on the edge of the blanket. Just shake your legs a little bit, wiggle if you want. You know, lift your arms if you want to. Lean forward. You can bend your legs and try to come forward again. If the arms are too heavy, you feel already your back is not happy, just bring your hands down and fold your chest. This just adds a load, gets a little more difficult. You can do it if you want to. Eventually bring your hands to wherever they land, that's fine. You can also just forward fold with no hands and just have them even next to you. Take your time, stretching the low back and the hips and the thighs. All right, very slowly come on up. You're still, yeah, I like that you have that blanket. So we're gonna do head to knee. Janu is knee. Sirsa is head. Janu Sirsasana. So I'm folding my right foot in. My heel is next to my inner thigh. I'm gonna just fold toward that extended leg. And again, I'm taking my time, not rushing. You can have a block under the knee if you want. The knee doesn't have to be straight. You can also use the strap. We'll take a twist from here. So if you want, come on up, inhale. And it's your left leg long, left hand goes to the right knee and right hand behind you. Just take a twist here. Come to center, lean back, relax your legs, shake them out, wiggle, shake, and then we'll do the other side. Left foot comes in. Again, you can put something under here. You can prop yourself with a little blanket to the front so you can help yourself to kind of tip forward, go to that leg on the right, fold to the right any amount. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure it feels good. Slowly come up. Before you twist, stay tall, right? Nice and tall. Round your sit bones and then get your twist. Add it. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind. Nice and tall to twist and rotate and lengthen and breathe. Rotate to the center. Lengthen your legs again. And just have your hands a little behind you. Widen your legs, wiggle them out. Just bend your legs a little bit. They're pretty wide. They're not like hip distance, they're pretty wide. Hands pointing away. Just let the knees flow and drop to one side. And then turn the head over the other shoulder. Center. So the legs kind of move them so they're kind of steady. Let them drop to the other side. You need to move your hands. You move your hands closer or far and turn your head to the opposite direction. One more side. And switch it up again. All right, we're going to start coming down again on the mat. Lie down on the mat for a moment. If you were with the legs long, bring your knees, bend your knees, feet flat again. Take a moment. Feel your spine, your shoulders. Breathe here. It's so nice to pause and kind of feel, checking with your whole mind. See that it doesn't go away, that you're still here with your feet, shoulders, and connection to the overall body. Right knee in. We'll take a little circle here. You can circle your hand and circle your leg, in and out. Like I said, you can use your hand or no hand. Just circle that hip. And eventually just kind of bring the leg out and the heel up. So leg out and heel up, and bring the knee and the foot for this shape, this figure four shape. Flex the foot. Press the legs away. Use your hands on the beginning of your thighs. Press them forward. Lengthen your torso away from the legs. Relax the arms and the effort and the shoulders. If you want no effort, maybe bring your arms, bring your strap around the back foot. Bravely, just try to bring the legs closer to your chest. Please have the best um, way to do it without stress. If it's too much, just stay in this option. This is more. Legs are trying to come in. One is pushing in and the cross leg is pushing away. So it's a lot going on. It's a great, great hip stretch. We're going to try to do that. Just nice and easy, relax, and just do the other side. So stay before you do the other side. Just stay for a moment, catch up. Right foot stays, and then start some circles here with the other leg. Maybe stay out like a little butterfly, maybe bring it in, do about 4 and 4. You can use your hand, or you could use no hand. Nice. Just kind of make it feel really good. So open the leg out and lift your foot up. So from here, knee comes out, external rotation, lift your foot up and flex it, and then try to bring this shape closer. So you end up with this figure 4 here, and don't do much. Just stay here, feel the shape. I like to sometimes do the hands. I kind of press the palms, the whole palm, pressing on the legs, and kind of bring your shoulders up. I don't care, bring your shoulders up and press the leg and lengthen your torso away from the hips. It feels good. And then relax the hands and the effort and the shoulders. Adding on if you want to, or staying here, whatever is your choice. wherever feels good today. And whenever you want, release, uncross. And I just want to use one of the blocks to lift your hips and maybe put the block under. Make sure it's in that little place where it's not too on your butt or too high on your low back. It should be steady and should be feeling that you can lift your legs and not feel wobbly. It should feel like it's in the right spot. Take a moment here. I'm going to bring your feet to the center, maybe the feet closer to each other, maybe the knees closer to each other. Lift one leg up. And send it a little forward so knee comes closer to the knee and knee together. Bring it up again, closer to your face, and bend it and set it down. Feet together, knees together, so they're more at the center. You can have your hands out if you want to, or palms down. Lift one leg up. Send it so knee is next to the other knee. Lift it up again, lengthen, maybe bring it closer to your face. All right, bend the knee and set the feet on the floor. Now see if you can just lift your heels here and go up on your tippy toes. And slowly lower to the block, heels down. And do a little Supta Baddha Konasana with the block. So feet together, knees wide. You can bring your hands to the lower belly. And step the feet down, relax. Push your feet so you can just release your block out. And send the hips all the way down. You can put the block in between your knees since we have it between your knees, and lift them and go to one side. Try to have the shoulders down, the arms out like a T. And I'm just taking you to a twist here. You can have also the block under. You can also have the knees don't have to be together if it feels too much on your shoulder. See what feels good to you. Breathe here. Let's go back to center so you can grab your block or grab your hands or around your legs. Do a little bit of swaying and hugging in between. And when you're ready, you can put the block in between your legs, arms open, and let the knees tip over to the other side. Please do what feels good. The knees don't have to be like in front of your hips. They can be lower, right? Lower is better. Higher is more. You can have blocks, blankets, pillows in between or under. You can have them separate. Just feel what feels good. You still feel something between your hips, ribs, and shoulder. And if you want more, you can even lift your arm higher. All right, let's go back on the back. Hug your knees in again, together, squeeze, roll. A little bit of core just to end with a little bit of kick. You don't have to do it, but we're going to try to open the arms and open the legs and lift and close up and squeeze. Okay, knees to chest, hug them in. Then you're going to try to separate the legs and separate the arms, lift your arms and the legs. Good. And then hug in. Everything comes closer to your center. Give it a squeeze. And then spread the legs, spread the arms, lift your chest and head and shoulders. And hug in. And last one. Legs can be together, separate, lower, higher, and hug in. Awesome. Rock around. Happy baby. Lift your feet if you want to, grab behind, grab the toes. Stay here in your happy baby, low squat or squat on your back. Really relax your tail, your hips, your groin. Knees come closer to your armpits. Any variation, I don't care. Just stay so your low back is flat, your tail is flat, shoulders relax. We're almost done, but we're still kind of bringing awareness to how we feel. Bring your knees together. Lift your nose to your knees. Squeeze. Hug around the legs. Squeeze like a tight little ball. And then relax and open for any variation on your shavasana. So I'm going to let you rest here. I like to have my legs super wide, the toes out, the arms away, palms up. Please check with each shoulder and tuck it under and behind. Tuck each shoulder under and behind. So you open the front of your shoulder. Now turn the head a little left and right, and then find that perfect center with the head. Relax the head and the jaw and the teeth and the tongue and the mouth. See that your hips are even, that you're not tilting. You can bend your legs and place blocks or blankets under each leg. So it's really so much that the blocks help you, because when you put something under your thighs, it helps a little bit the low back. You can also rest with your legs against the wall if you like that. If you have a wall, put the legs against the wall and have the legs up, but support it with the wall. And start feeling that you're ready for your final relaxation. So your mind is telling your body to relax. Your body did a lot of things. We were turning and twisting and folding. So now it's time to do this great nothingness that I hope includes your mind. So hopefully your thoughts are a little spacey and easier. And when you find that shape that feels really comfortable and you feel like this is really where I want to stay, you're going to try to stay about 5 minutes, not moving, not adjusting anything, and start feeling the heaviness of the bones and the muscles and what comprises our bodies. And so much besides bones and muscles, there's fascia and nerves and liquids and all that stuff that we don't even know. So resting awareness, that means you do not try to not fall asleep. And try to rest physically, mentally, emotionally. Breathing in, take breath, and empty out. Empty a lot until you have no more breath. Breathe in again. Breathe more and more. Hold it just a little bit and release it. Empty out completely until there's no more. And you can squeeze your belly out. Breathe in again. Breathe, breathe, breathe through your nose. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Hold it just a tiny bit. Hold it at the top. Empty out, empty out. Release it out. It's really getting you, really getting to let go. One more. So breathe a lot. Breathe more. Zip it up. Hold it at the top if you can. Hold it and release it. Empty out from your mouth or your nose. Just release all the breath out. Let it all go. Normalize your breath. And as you come to a very nice, natural inhale and exhale, start feeling that you are feeling that surrendering effect that just feels like you're like a piece of heavy wood or rock, very, very heavy to lift, sinking into the ground. With a sensation that feels that like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, that even though you feel heavy, you also feel a little bit light, a little bit of release. Resting. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes. I'm going to be quiet, but I'm going to stay here and guide you back. So start just letting go. And start wiggling your fingertips. Start wiggling your toes. And start breathing a little deeper, a little bit longer. That's how we kind of awaken ourselves. We want to bring oxygen back. Breathe a lot. A couple of times again. Come out of that place you went to. Bring your arms overhead and stretch if you like it. Bring your legs together. Lengthen. And lower your hands. Hug your knees in when you want. One at a time or both. Roll to one side. Then when you're ready, come to sit. And your shoulders, try to bring them back, a little bit of rolling. Turn your head a little side to side. Just check with your neck, your chest, your shoulders. Just take a couple of moments extra to do some relaxing tapping. So just rub a little bit your hands. And you're going to just kind of tap on your forehead. Just kind of tap with your fingertips on your forehead and your temples. Just a little bit of light tapping. And below your eyes, your cheeks, the top of your mouth, upper lip, and your chin. And the collarbone, just your chest. Little tapping or knocking, or if you want, just even caress. And then a little tapping on the crown, little tap, tap, tap hands on the side of your head, tapping or patting. All right. And then just your hands kind of like behind your neck, down the trapezius, the traps here, the front of your chest, like you're cleaning here, the back neck and the top of your shoulders. And then cross your hands, each hand around the opposite shoulder, around the low back, your hips, across your knees, and ankles and belly. And just one more time, everything. So the forehead, the temples, the cheeks, upper lip, the jaw, collarbones. Back to the crown of your head, those sides of your head, really tapping, whatever you like, skull. And then the hands just kind of go behind the beginning of your head, the top of your neck, down the shoulders, maybe one or two times, really here, just relax, like you're cleansing, detoxifying. Cross your hands, maybe cross the other way, down the elbows, the wrists, the low back, and the kidneys, your knees, and the middle of your ankles, and the belly. And bring your hands to prayer. So we're going to end the class here. Bow your hands, your head to your hands in gratitude, of course, recognition for the body and the breath and the opportunity to meet and practice and feel better in our bodies, feel better in our lives. Om Shanti, peace, and namaste, everybody. Right. Let me just stop the recording. Thanks for coming. I saw you, some of you have.